We're going to turn Minnesota red. We're going to turn this whole country red with President Donald J. Trump's leadership.
Kamala urged her followers to donate to the so-called Minnesota Freedom Fund, helping raise $35 million to set loose violent offenders after they shot at police, looted your stores. Kamala Harris will deliver crime, chaos, mayhem, and death to our country. I will restore law and order.
Well, there you have it. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance rallying thousands in Minnesota yesterday, trying to flip that state red for the first time in 5 decades. Despite a poll, though, showing Kamala Harris now beating Trump by 6 points in that state. That's all happened in the weeks since President Biden dropped out of the race. Our next guest took to the stage to endorse Trump and Vance last night at the packed event. He is Minnesota GOP Congressman and the House Majority Whip, Tom Emmer. Good to see you, sir. Your thoughts on the rally? What stood out to you?
Well, Donald Trump stood out to me. The energy that man has is incredible. But the people just love him. Guy, we had people lining up to get into the stadium that holds about 12,000 inside. By the way, the fire marshal had to stop people from coming in because they were getting concerned about overflow. That thing was packed to the gills, Guy. And then at one point during the president's talk, they showed on a screen behind him an even bigger crowd outside of the arena. I mean, there were thousands of people, and they started showing up at 2 p.m. the day before. Pretty amazing. And his message, really solid. It's about economic success again. It's about safety and security in your communities and all across this country and securing the southern border. It's about making sure that we have peace around the globe. It was a great night for Donald Trump, and I expect more in Minnesota before November 5th.
Well, you're talking about some of that messaging. The economy, immigration, those are the top 2 issues in our Fox News poll in Minnesota. 33% of Minnesotans saying the economy is their #1 issue, followed by immigration, then abortion. Of course, abortion is going to be an issue that the Democrats are going to try to make hay of. But if you look at the top lines in that same survey, Congressman, Kamala Harris is out to a 6-point lead, kind of similar to what we often see in a state like yours. So is there a chance that your state, a reach state for the Trump campaign, is slipping a little bit out of reach compared to some of the others? And what would Trump need to do to tighten that back up?
No, I think it'll just happen naturally, Guy. You got to keep in mind, they unceremoniously knifed Joe Biden. And, it was Obama and Pelosi, people that he's worked with for 50 years. They pushed him over the cliff and got rid of him. Now this party has Kamala Harris. She's actually more radical than Joe Biden could ever be. But that's not what they're talking about now. That's not what they're looking at. What they're looking at is, we have a new candidate. There's new excitement. Next week, they'll probably have a vice presidential candidate. It'll be more Guy. The week after that will be the Democrat National Convention. They'll get more good news. These numbers aren't going to mean much because once you get past Labor Day, once people start using Kamala's own words, which are out there, she is pro-criminal, anti-cop. She is anti-energy, which drives our inflation. In fact, she was the tie-breaking vote for the bill that created the Green New Scam and drove our inflation at 20% over the last 3.5 years. And then, of course, she knows absolutely nothing about what's going on around the world. Much like her presidential run the last time, Guy, as soon as she starts talking after Labor Day, you watch that campaign drop. I think Donald Trump has an excellent chance of being the first Republican presidential candidate to win Minnesota in 50 years.
Well, that bail fund that he addressed last night, I think, is a big vulnerability for Harris as well. And we'll be watching all of it. There's a chance her running mate might be your governor. That's in the mix. Apparently, he's a finalist in the top 3. There's reporting out today on that. So, Congressman, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by this morning.
Thanks, Guy.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.